Pet-friendly golf carts in Crystal Beach, Texas. Crystal Beach Golf Cart Rentals, located at 2902 Highway 87 on Bolivar Peninsula. Buddy, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again, I'm here with Landon with Prestige Custom Builders, a show we do weekly. And we've done a lot of shows, and we've always talked about getting a hold of Landon and Prestige Custom Builders, but today we're going to talk about in depth about how to contact them and what they offer, not only on their social media sites, but also their website. You know, I can remember when I was guiding and Facebook first kicked off and really started to build momentum, I jumped on board and it was great and had a website, but it's changed even over the last 5 or 6 years. It costs money now, and you've really got to watch what you do.
It's a pay-to-play system now.
I've always told people, you know, Facebook is great for a small business, but it can break you just as quick as it can make you.
Yeah.
You know, but let's start off with Facebook.
Yeah.
What do you use Facebook for in your business, and how can people find it?
So we use a lot of it for just marketing what we have going on down here, whether it be spec houses or different types of construction aspects that we bring to the table, kind of like a lot of stuff that you do, that we do with you, is just kind of trying to bring some education into our community as far as who follows the page. Mm-hmm. Then we use it for our outreach as far as, you know, trying to find people who are looking for new homes. And then we do a little bit of fun things from time to time. You know, also, you know, holiday-wise recognition, you know, special events, different things like that down on the peninsula. We use it for that as well. But more than anything, it's just a good way for us to connect with what I call our community, our little family on Facebook, and hoping that, you know, either A, we can bring something to them, B, they can, you know, share it with someone else mm-hmm. that may be looking for something, or just kind of enlighten somebody, you know, make somebody smile for the day.
Right. When it comes to websites now, you've got a beautiful website, yeah. And, you know, I've always said, they always say pictures is worth 1,000 words. Well, I think it's worth 2,000 or 3,000 words, especially nowadays with the quality of the pictures that you can get off your iPhone. Let's talk about the different areas on your website and where people can go. You've got About Us, you have our services, you have our market, you have a gallery and a blog. Let's talk about each aspect of those and what people can find on each one of those pages.
We do this show because I want people to feel comfortable about knowing who Prestige is and who I am, what we stand behind, right? So the About Us page is essentially that in a written form. We did that. It took, you know, a couple of days for me to kind of put it all together. My wife had to proofread it a whole bunch, make sure that everything looked good. But it's one of those deals. I want people, whenever they get there, to genuinely know who I am and what my company stands for, because I feel like that is how you earn someone's trust without actually knowing them yet.
Right.
And so we want to do that there. We jump into like our services. We talk about, you know, remodels, new construction, spec homes, custom homes, add-ons, all those different aspects, all the things that we talk about on here, but it's just in a print form. You know, we talk about our markets because not only do we build here, we also build back in the Beaumont area, and we've done multiple projects back there. We love to stay down here at the beach because this is where, you know, it's kind of where we grew up, I guess you would say, as a company when we started. But it's one of those deals we want people to know we will venture out. We do venture out and take on different markets like that. The gallery page is probably the one that we have kept up the least with, but that will change over the next couple months.
I was going to say that really, people love pictures.
It's hard because you know you're trying to update these things, you're trying to get good quality pictures, and you're trying to keep everything up to date. And truthfully, the website probably gets the least updated because it's just so much more time consuming to get all those factors in. But you know, again, it links back up with everything that we stand behind. We want to show off those houses that we've built and kind of show you what we can do. People always want to know, well, how much does something cost a square foot? What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, look through these houses and we can get you a price. But every house is different.
Whether you want granite, marble, crown molding, built-ins,
built-ins,
you know, ice maker,
Absolutely.
all that.
And then we jump into the blog, which is something we started probably about a year ago now. And it's just kind of going through and hitting some highlights of what
Something
we have going
special.
on. Yeah, something we have going on at the time. We do that monthly, and it links back to our website, and we get that on social media, and we link it into the newsletter that we do every quarter now. We were doing it monthly, now we're going to do it quarterly. So it's one of those things. We do a lot of things of ways to find us, and that's what we want people to do. We want people to find us, but then whenever we get there, we want them to be comfortable enough to know who we are.
Right.
And that's where I think Facebook comes back, which links in with Instagram, but then the YouTube channel, which becomes big for us because we do our fireside chats, we do different videos and stuff like that. And then we also link all of your videos that we do together onto that channel as well, because this is a great way for people to find out not only about me, but about the Bolivar Peninsula and all the other business, and they can come back to you, and it's just a great way to earn trust. Yeah, it's just a great way to earn trust, and it's one of those deals of, I've got a theory, like you're either Team Prestige or you're not, and you can see as we go through that website and those Facebook channels and the YouTube stuff, who's Team Prestige. And those people need to be rewarded and shown off just like we do. And so that's what's great about it is we've got different avenues, different platforms to be able to show that off, which, in turn, I think the customers really enjoy.
Right. We get out through about 6, 7 social media channels, our website, YouTube, and it's crazy how it's all linked together.
Yeah.
And it's really better not only whenever we're doing videos and tag you in it.
Absolutely.
And now we just found out this weekend with the new Bolivar Live TV, there's a new option on there, and Roku's actually going to index on Google. And so we've started that process. It's about a 3-week process to get stuff going. But that way, if we have in a title, custom home builder, Crystal Beach, and someone looks up custom home builder, Bolivar Peninsula, it'll tie back into that through Google on our Bolivar Live TV. And so you've got the same thing going that we got, but then we also, like you said, work together on stuff.
Yeah, so like each week, when we have our show, we share it onto our social media page, and then I share it off onto my personal page. And, we see all the views that we get from that. But, people aren't going to backtrack through those. But if they go to YouTube and then all of a sudden they look, oh, well, here's a Bolivar, and then it turns into a rabbit trail is what I like to call it, because then you just start watching more and more videos. I've had people tell me like, hey, my wife and I, we were looking for a house, and we were sitting out on our back porch watching YouTube, and your YouTube channel popped up, and then we started watching that video, and then it took us to this other video, and then it took us to another video. And the next thing you know, they're finding a house that we've talked about or a piece of property that we talked about. That's what it's all about. It's just kind of the inner circle and just networking it all together.
Networking's the key word.
Yeah,
there,
absolutely.
So. Well, for more information on Prestige, make sure you go to their Facebook page. Make sure you go to their YouTube channel, like it and follow it. Make sure you bookmark their website in case you need information. You never know what you're going to need down here on Bolivar, or if you're looking to build a house maybe on the outskirts of Bolivar, Beaumont, Southeast Texas. Like Landon said, he will travel, and have done jobs all over Southeast Texas from what I've seen. But the biggest thing is, I remember when you first came in and we first talked a couple years ago, I went to your website and I went to your Facebook page, and the picture quality. These aren't just pictures that you took with an old iPhone or a throwdown phone. These are quality photos that really shows the details in the woodwork, whether it's in your kitchens or your bathrooms, your tile work. And that's what counts, is being able to see the detail, through your pictures, and give people ideas. They may pull something out of this house and pull a little bit out of this house and a house maybe they saw online somewhere. Well,
and it goes back to, using good products, using good people, and then getting a good finished product at the very end. And so, that's what we do. That's what we stand behind. That's what we kind of pride ourselves on. It's not going to be the cheapest, but cheap's not quality, and quality's not cheap. So I'm good with that.
And like we said last week in the show, It all starts with the foundation.
Absolutely.
And we were talking pilings, but when it comes to it, it's really your builder.
Absolutely.
Because that's who you talk to first. You may not even have property or plans, but that's the foundation of your dream home that you're going to build. So, well, we're going to head on out, Landon. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we do these shows every week, and it's something about building. Every once in a while, we get off on a topic somewhere else, but I can tell you it's about Bolivar, and it's here on Bolivar Live. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.